I've always been fascinated by how engineers tackle seemingly impossible problems, and boy, do I have a story for you today. We're talking about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but not just any old history lesson. Nope, we're diving into how a bunch of super smart engineers managed to stop this iconic building from face-planting into the ground. Now let's set the scene with life-size terracotta sculptures. Yeah, that's right, we're getting artsy with our engineering. So buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through time, soil mechanics, and some seriously cool problem solving. Okay, so it's 1173, and these medieval engineers are like, let's build a super tall bell tower. What could go wrong? Well, turns out a lot. The ground underneath was softer than a marshmallow, and before you know it, this tower's doing the lean. Fast forward to 1990, and our poor tower is tilting at a crazy 5.5 degrees. That's when the Italian government went, Houston, we have a problem. They brought in this dream team of engineers, historians, and mathematicians. Now, these folks had a real head-scratcher on their hands. They couldn't just push it back up. That'd be like trying to unmelt an ice cream cone. So what did they do? First up, emergency measures. They were like, let's slap a concrete ring around the base. That'll hold it. Now here's where it gets really cool. The engineers came up with this crazy idea called soil extraction. Basically, they decided to give the tower a little underground liposuction. They drilled these angled holes under the high side of the tower and started carefully sucking out tiny amounts of soil. It's like playing the world's most high-stakes game of Jenga, but underground. They had to be super careful. Take out too much, and boom, tower pancake. But that's not all. They also had to deal with the tower's arch-enemy, water. See, the groundwater levels on the north side would rise in winter, making the tower tilt even more. It's like the tower was doing a seasonal dance. So, these clever engineers installed a high-tech drainage system. Think of it as a bunch of underground straws, slurping up excess water to keep the ground nice and stable. All right, drumroll please. After years of careful work, monitoring, and probably a lot of nail-biting, the results were in. And boy, were they impressive. These engineering wizards managed to reduce the tower's lean by about 0.5 degrees. Now, I know what you're thinking. Half a degree? That's it? But hold on to your hats, because that small change is actually huge. It brought the tower back to the tilt it had in the early 1800s. That's like turning back time by 200 years. And the best part? They did it without ruining the tower's famous lean. It's still got that iconic tilt that makes tourists do those cheesy holding up the tower poses. The whole project is a testament to human ingenuity.